3, if you guys want to. They're all going to be. If one of the yokai would like to get in it on a strange cosplay run, that would be entertaining as well. We've had it happen once before, and that game was fairly entertaining. Yeah, it did. Yeah, sure. A Renosuke, a gender-bent Niue, and a guy in random clothing.
He's an Inoku.
That works. Alright, come on up, guys. You're going to have to share a microphone, unfortunately. And we don't really have enough chairs for everyone.
Well, there will be a chair for me.
Apparently they're stealing a chair. Wonderful.
Even though they're not fancy.
Sorry, it's an old video one of my friends made. Excuse me. And for some shameless self-promotion, go watch Bastique's stuff, or not self-promotion, shameless promotion, go watch Bastique's stuff on YouTube.
Question about me wearing an Inoku shirt.
It's just a plain white shirt. Unfortunately for you, you aren't in cosplay. Okay, please introduce yourselves to the mic.
Yes, I'm Matthew, and I'm cosplaying as Renosuke Morichika, who I apparently don't know who that is now.
We'll figure out some... We're just going to say Yukari has a weird sense of humor.
My name is Joseph Castillo, and I'll be as myself.
And I'm Anthony, and I'm cosplaying gender-bent Niue Hojo, an identified fantastic object.
Okay. With those introductions out of the way, we need a starting location. Anybody at all?
Heaven.
So many games starting here we go. I'm sick of them. I'm sorry. What? The Palanquin.
The human
That's your
SDM.
Can we start off in Yuga's Butterfield? I think that'd be fun.
I think my goal would be
Wonderful. We have somebody who's going to hunt a character. That's always entertaining. Okay. I've heard Flowerfield, Pelican, and Shrine. Somebody said Scarlet Devil Mansion.
That guy did.
Alright. That is 4 locations, which means I can just roll a d4.
4 is a good number.
Yes, yes it is. Okay. Okay. So, after insert con of your choosing, and going to one heck of a rave, all 3 of you wake up in the middle of nowhere. Like, this is the kind of nowhere that you would see on a postcard. Because there's nothing but flowers everywhere. You 3 have had the fortune of waking up on a path in the middle of the flower field. What are you going to do?
Can we see where the path goes?
It goes off in one direction and off in the other.
Do we,
You have no idea who each other is. You just know you woke up in a pile.
Where are you?
What?
Flip a coin to take which path?
No.
Can I get to know them? Can we get to know each other?
Yes.
Alright, we do that.
Small town. Blah, 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 blah. You guys know each other.
I'm from
you guys find one similarity in there. You were all at the same convention.
Right on.
Connex, yeah. Group games are a little weird sometimes. It gets even weirder if they all split up, which I guarantee you I will kill all of you if you try.
As you should.
As I should. Because, you never split the party. Okay, so, you guys are in the middle of the flower field, on a path that leads to nowhere and still nowhere. What are you guys gonna do?
I hope we go nowhere.
Yeah, just keep walking nowhere.
All right then.
Nowhere or nowhere to?
Nowhere A.
Nowhere.
It's nowhere or still nowhere.
First nowhere.
First nowhere.
Okay. With that notification.
Well, we should go by the alphabet, and then when we run out of characters, then we start going by numbers.
All right.
So nowhere A right now.
Nowhere A.
Nowhere A. Going to nowhere A, you slowly find yourself walking up to someone going down nowhere A. This person is... Let me just formulate the picture of who it is in my mind. Okay, I got it. This person is brown-haired, 2 tufts of hair going up, headphones, really regal purple dressing.
Oh.
So she can just listen as all of us explain at the same time.
You guys don't know that.
Hey!
I like her style.
I say, excuse me, miss, do you know where we are?
You happen to be in the sunflower field. Though I would figure you know where you would be, Renosuke.
Oh, yes, certainly. I seem to have lost myself. Can you point me the way back to where I am supposed to be?
Yes, we all have business.
Impersonation is a rather high crime.
Is it?
She just smirks.
What?
Okay. Wait, I should just. Wait, can we let it this way or not?
You can talk to each other about what you're gonna do, yeah.
Okay, should we talk to each other? What do you think?
Yeah. There is only so much meta that I can allow.
Just. Oh no. This is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
We didn't mean any disrespect.
We're trying.
We just
So,
honestly
I
don't
want
know-
to live.
We honestly
We
don't know
have
where
someone impersonating a shopkeeper, a Niue, and a man in a suit. What could we have ever done to deserve a monthly crew like yourselves?
We did some crazy things at Con X.
Someone got a subscription.
I can't remember what I did. What comics was it?
See.
Is he taking that?
Yes.
Wait, does he
Yes.
have this too?
Yes.
Oh, let me have this thing.
Yeah, you have your pitchfork.
I'm a water bottle.
You have a watch. As I said, anything in your pockets is free to use. And for him, anything in his pouch. Except for the con badge. There's always something we have to exclude. Usually it's headphones. This time it's con badges. So, she's looking at you all like she's just enjoying the hell out of this. And it's very blatantly obvious she's just screwing with you.
Still, she's the only person around for miles. So.
She also has a suit. But forgot to mention that. What?
Did that happen?
Yes. What was that?
It's my Android.
And
I'm afraid to show it to you.
if it's dangerous.
I know it's not dangerous.
How do I know it's not
Hey.
dangerous?
Hey, you know what Android is? It's not dangerous, right?
No, but I think you should give it to
Do I really have to give it to her?
She has a sword.
She has a sword.
Swords are pretty dangerous.
I want to make a compromise. It's a compromise. I want it. This might be my only refuge of sanity.
Do you even have a signal?
Do I have a signal? I want to check. So
Yes, you actually have perfect signal.
Oh yeah, dude. So okay, so like wait. Okay, so like wait. Trust me. It's good. Okay. All right. Okay. Taking it out. Okay. Check. I have a signal. All right. And I go Google Maps. That's
You lost, sucker.
I lost. I lost. We're doomed.
I thought Google knew everything.
She just kind of takes it and tap. What? Just
I bring it to an app with then because I have one. I think.
You've done Moku.
This is the strangest device I have ever seen.
It's pretty commonplace now. But very commonplace.
Damn, that's some bakes.
Wait.
That's about as close as we can get it.
I asked her if this is uncommon, then where are you?
You must be from the outside world.
I
Outside
slowly
the world?
put it in my breast pocket.
This is Gensokyo.
And so, do we know?
So the
we have-
inside.
we have no idea what
You have no idea what Gensokyo is. It sounds Japanese. Vaguely.
Can I say
Hey, is
konnichiwa?
there any way of getting back to the outside world?
There is. One moment. Slap.
Does it kill me?
No, it hurts, but it doesn't kill.
If I made a slight reflective grin and it look away, like
She's going to put you between her and him.
I don't.
Basically, she's making you stand between her and him. Herself and him.
She's right here.
No.
She's where the Hakero is. Then him.
Okay. All right.
And then he's right here. In this area, right there.
Okay.
So, there is ways to get to the outside world. The simplest way would be to find the red-white Miko.
And how would I go about that?
Yeah, where do we find her?
I would love to tell you,
Miko.
but I have not seen hide nor hair of her in 2 weeks.
Shinto. Like Miko.
Yes.
Which god? Which god?
She just turns away from it. If you continue down this path, you'll eventually reach the human village. Once you get to the human village, you should be able to find more clues on where our elusive Miko has gone.
We can make it, guys.
Is there anything that could hurt us on the way?
Yes, many things. Though, with a new way on your side, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
What's a new way? Wait, would he know what a new way is? Because he is cosplay.
You know what a new way is, which you know it is a chimera that can transform.
He can't transform. Can he? Or does he?
It's a mystery.
Can I try to transform?
Would I be trying
Yes, you can.
I try to transform.
Into a UFO. Okay. You turn into a snake.
to say?
A snake.
Like a small thing.
Yes.
I,
Go for snake.
what's my reaction?
I say I don't think that's in your way.
Can I change that?
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna help us.
Guys, I didn't know I could do that.
Wait! Oh, wait.
Yeah, so he just turned into a snake.
I freaked out because like I think he's from the con, and I'm making a correlation that there are people in the real world that can transform and do his kind of thing.
You are allowed to have a mental breakdown.
Moment of revelation. I like
You can do whatever you want, man. You guys did just see him turn into a snake.
Could you always do that?
I honestly don't remember.
I'm gonna assume that this is one really weird trip that I gotta get out.
Dude, just calm down. You're on a bad trip.
Okay, alright, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Maybe
You're believing the guy who just turned into a snake.
I could
Yeah,
turn
that's a smart
I could
idea.
turn into a snake. The only other person did that was Satan, and then you could trust him, right?
You have a pretty
You can trust me, I promise. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
I asked the girl with headphones if she could escort us.
I could, though my services do not come free.
What do we have to do?
Exchange.
You do not seem to have any on you.
Wait, money?
Mon.
Come on.
I don't think our money is good here from the outside world.
It looks nice. We can call it art.
Unfortunately, you're not the first to try and pass off outside world money as art. Those fools.
Well, what happened to them?
Look to that mountain over there. You see that tiny, tiny crater in the side? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you walked up there, you would find their bones.
For what?
But who did that? Why?
They were going to sell military secrets of Batavia.
By
That's pretty
pretending
sense.
money is... What?
She just smiles and starts turning around. Walking away.
Wait, is there anything else you can exchange or offer?
What do you have to offer for me? Give her the what?
Do they have internet sync?
Yes.
Quickly use an app.
I say that she showed interest in his phone.
Yes.
So,
Use the phone.
would you accept that as payment?
For the...
I would.
Show her the music.
My man, for the team.
Like that hamster dance.
I want to see if this one works. So,
It does.
it does.
It does.
No one's gonna help. Look good.
You can try.
Oh, it's crazy. Anything that comes. When I come back, we'll be putting aside. Look.
It's entirely possible.
And you won't have your phone in an asylum either.
Nope.
So, might as well.
Play the hamster dance.
You guys haven't really gone
Hmm?
anywhere. They haven't really.
Not really. They've kind of been just jerking around Miko.
My camera's not here. Alright.
I only made it halfway.
How about
At
this?
least you went somewhere.
Pictures.
What?
At least you went somewhere.
Deal.
I split
Deal?
yours.
Yeah.
I survived. I'm like,
She immediately just takes it.
I should have asked you this.
And
Such amazing technology they've discovered. Just kind of puts it in your dress.
I taught you how to use it.
Now, to the human village.
Okay.
Walk into the human village.
You're finally going somewhere. It only took about 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah, side stories.
Alright, so she leads you to the human village, which, as you guys are walking, you see this is a vast, just beautiful countryside. Untouched by pollution, construction, or anything. It is something you would expect to see in a national park, with rivers, mountains, valleys, everything. If this were not so strange to you, it would be breathtaking. But all that comes to an end as you enter the human village, which looks like a feudal Japanese village. You can see touches of modernism, touches of enhanced construction, better tools, but for the most part, those look like they were only used for repairs. This is something straight out of a history book. And once you guys enter the town, Miko is nowhere to be found. She left you.
Is there anyone else around?
There are hundreds of people, all going about their business. Some actually smile and wave to you. Some glare at the new way.
I gotta turn it over.
Others just stare in wonderment as a shopkeeper, a new way, and a guy in a suit walk into the village. That sounds like the start of a bad joke.
Now this is somewhere.
Some of you have heard this one before. So, what are you guys going to do? You're in the human village.
What buildings are around this?
All sorts of buildings.
Can we like recognize the signs or anything that?
Nope, all the signs and everything are in Japanese.
Is there anyone that speaks English?
Hey there.
Do you speak English? Anyone?
You are immediately and very, very quickly walked away from it. I don't speak Japanese. You are walked away from even faster.
We continue to say that and walk around the village.
You get the weirdest of glances. Like, every person you talk to gives you just a weird, weird look.
It's our accent.
We need to step it up.
Well, so far that seems like
Let's check out some of the buildings, I guess. I mean, maybe one of the.
Or maybe we start some fireworks.
As you're holding that, you do feel a surge of just energy coming from it. What you do is up to you.
Dude, let's find the biggest building. I bet that no important person.
Renosuke here, however, knows from picking it up, it is a reactor. A reactor for what is uncertain. You don't know how you know that. You just know.
So I'm guessing I'm no longer impersonating.
It's a mystery.
Eat it.
Somebody give me that ghost.
What?
It's like I did turn into.
One of the it's a mystery ghost.
Can I transform into anything?
No.
Your guy can try.
Yes.
Dude, what about her shirt? His shirt has to give him some sort of powers.
Do I get credit?
Ask if there's a shop that sells masks, especially
I try to identify the buildings by looking at them.
It's pretty easy to tell which ones are residential and which ones are shops. Because most of the shops have a front window that you can kind of see in and look at the wares.
I think a shop's pretty safe.
Have we seen any bookshops around?
There is.
Is there a library?
No library, bookstore, yes.
Can we go into the bookstore?
Yes, you may.
Let's go into the bookstore, guys.
Why are you asking me if you can do this? If you can physically do it, you can
Okay,
do
let's go into the bookstore, guys. I like books. Let's go.
Okay, as you enter the bookstore, you are greeted with a friendly face. Pink hair, checkerboard shirt, yellow apron. Please forgive me if I'm not very good at this character. I actually haven't read anything with her in it.
You should go read for Brains, right?
I want to, I have not had a chance to yet. Oh, hello, Renosuke. What can I do for you today?
Well, unfortunately, my friends and I don't quite know where we are. I don't know who I am.
Oh dear, blast yourself in the face with a mini Hikaru again?
That would be a good guess.
Oh dear. Last time this happened, you were out for a week.
You got lucky, man.
Well, I'm appreciative of your two friends here. I would have expected a new way to eat you fairly quickly.
Why?
You were escorted here by a headphone really.
Ah, Miko. Huh. Usually Miko's not that kind to people.
You gave me an
A strange day this has been. Well. Oh well. What can I do for you?
Well, this Miko person that you speak of says that we were from the outside world. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I've always wanted to visit the outside world, but unfortunately I cannot leave the bookshop.
Is there anything you can tell us, though?
Any resources?
Any books, maybe?
I'm afraid I cannot.
Is there a reference?
No, the only one with any knowledge of the outside world would be the Red White Miko or Yukari herself.
Can you, we heard about the red and white before. Can you maybe introduce us there?
I would, but I have not seen her for weeks.
Who's this Yukari character?
I can't tell you more than her name. She is the least. She does not come in here often, and anytime she does, it's usually through a servant.
Is she liked?
She is a well-meaning customer. Always pays her debt.
That's a good sign.
You know,
Sounds trustworthy.
Sounds trustworthy.
if those two were the only ones who know about the outside world, then wouldn't it be safe to assume that one of them got us here?
Maybe.
That's a good deduction.
Has there ever been a case where someone else has been come from the outside world? Like somebody who's...
There has, but most come of their own free will.
Do they live of their own free will?
No. If many of the residents here, if they left, they would fade from existence.
That's
unfortunate. Does that hurt?
I don't think I could give an accurate representation of it.
Could you give us your name?
Kozuzu.
What's the name of this town?
This is the human village.
Right.
Does that,
Next!
Does that imply there's non-humans?
A strange question coming from a non-human Nue.
I forgot. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
She just kind of
We've
sighs.
been through a lot.
Connex is intense.
Codex.
Do you know where this Yukari or Red and White Miko frequent?
The Red White Miko, you would find her up at the shrine if you take this path out of the village. Yukari, however, the only way to find her is if she wishes to be found.
Well, alright.
Well, I guess we'll take that path. Let's push for Yukari.
That's an easy pick. Alright. Let's go to, wait, where's the Miko place? Get on that?
She just points to the path right outside the shop and points in the direction you need to go.
You know what?
Does this shop have any maps?
No.
Alright. You know what? If anything is a sign, you know, I think that most people just point. So I guess we'll go for that.
Yeah, let's go take that path.
Hey, can you transfer it to anything else than a snake?
I'll try, I guess.
Something that's mobile.
I try to transform into a car.
You transform into a horse. Congratulations, you became a Mustang.
Dang! She's a pretty.
Nay.
Yes.
Do we get to participate in this?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can actually decide where they're going.
What? No, don't do this to us.
I actually have an
So
explanation
close.
for this one, why you guys get to do. Where do you want them to be? Anywhere in Gensokyo. Or not in Gensokyo.
I want them to be riding him in his horse as he's left.
Please ignore the member of our group.
He seems to go.
Just take it to the place where they can turn
Anybody?
it back.
No, he lost his camera.
Yeah, no, but I got this.
Hold on a second.
Hey, let's go to the shrine.
Yeah, let's go to the shrine, man.
Free
Get
death.
out of here.
Before you go to the
Where do I
shrine,
live?
You live at the condo. It's right on the way.
Thank you.
Wait, do I live somewhere?
Yes.
before you go to the shrine, hover.
Hunter.
What's that?
They want to hug. They want
Group hug.
Can I hug
Group
her
hug.
horse? I attempt to hug her as a horse.
She is confused as what you're trying to do, considering you are a four-legged animal now.
I become a person a new way again.
You can do that. You can do that, but you don't know how easily you can transform back after. Like, you can go back to human perfectly fine, but you don't know how to. You're not sure how well you would transform back into a horse.
You went to your car.
Well, this hug is important to me, so I'm gonna go to a human for a second.
Okay.
It's important. He's taking a risk.
She reacts favorably to the hug and simply smiles. I hope you find your con X again.
Thank you for all your help.
Good roll. That's exactly what we need.
So should we go to Gorindo? Because it's like on the way.
What's that? You expect us?
She said that that's where I live.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
We'll check it out. Let's go. Let's go for it. Let's go.
I guess I'll transform into a horse again.
What? Attempt to. We'll find out.
I try to turn into a horse.
Please let it be.
You transform into a dire horse.
Whoa! Yeah. Wait.
It's a dire horse.
War horse, basically. Big, huge, muscular, fast.
Guys,
Motion. Wait,
You can put two people on.
He's pretty terrible at transforming, but the dice like him.
Can we ride you? I mean,
man.
hey, man, it's good.
That's an odd question. Yeah, it was.
We'll take what we can get.
Like the concert started. So, are you guys going to the Corinda?
We're gonna check it out.
Right?
Sure. Well, when you arrive at the Corinda, it looks pretty empty. The door opens, and it's an empty, dark shop. There's nobody in there. There's junk everywhere, though. And if you look at it, it's like, that does that thing, that does that thing. Why do I know this?
Does it look like someone lived there?
It looks like someone lived there. Doesn't look like they're there right now.
You're home.
Okay, well, nothing to find here.
I'm going through the shop and I'm trying to find personal effects.
You find various personal effects, but most of them feel like you're looking at them through a second lens. Like you're reading about someone's life with these items through a book.
Did they die?
I tried to find which rooms
There is a storeroom. Then there is a personal room, like if someone's house was there. And other than that, there's not really much. It's a fairly small building.
are any of the doors
None of them are, actually.
If no one's there, I step into the personal effect.
It's just a simple bed, some dressers and stuff.
Is there anything I can find?
Let us see. Absolutely nothing to use.
I think we should get going.
Wait, you never know how to build it. Wait.
Can I fit?
You would have to transform.
I wanted to stay with horse. I said.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for the terrain.
It's just regular junk. There's not really anything of See, like, there's a Game Boy.
There's a Game Boy.
There's an umbrella.
I take the umbrella.
Okay. Are you pointing it at anyone? Or do you just pull it up and just have the umbrella?
No, I'm like this. Okay.
Are you? Okay. As soon as you raise it up to the sky, you shoot another hole in the ceiling.
I shoot it. I mean, shooting it over.
There's one hole, and now you just made another. Guys, you just heard a shotgun.
Hey, what's going on in there?
It does.
It does. How much?
One check.
One.
Check. What is it with terrible gun safety in Gensokyo? You find a sword, though you have the feeling that touching this sword would be a very bad idea.
Can I tell what it looks like?
It looks like a generic Japanese katana. Okay. You two, well, him, sees him examining the sword. What do you do? Touch the sword? What are you gonna do? Okay. So, you have a sword, umbrella, and a warhorse. What are you gonna do now?
Let's ride, guys.
Alright.
Can I just wait here for you?
You could.
Are you sure you want to split up? I mean, I'm a warhorse. You can trust me.
If I am who they say I am, I think I'm supposed to be here.
But this place is like a dump that has 2 holes in
Oh my
it.
goodness. Are you gonna like
You cut those holes then.
No, we didn't.
like, whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you gonna stay here?
Yes.
I get goosebumps. I get like, oh my god, like, this is so sad, but yet, you know, so magical and mysterious. I like it.
You-
Just to stay.
As you guys are discussing this, you just hear someone chuckling.
I check to see who it is.
There is a woman in a white dress, purple tabard, umbrella, fan in front of her face, just kind of watching you guys.
She's stylish. She's
So
stylish.
excuse me, but
She has grace.
I transform back into a person and I ask the spy lady who she is.
Oh, it should be blatantly obvious who I am. You've heard my name twice.
Twice.
Well, you're not red and white, so I'm listening to your.
What I missed it.
That I am.
That bit just got your car.
Yep. And this is about over. We got about 5 minutes left. I'm sorry about less audience participation in the second game. It's harder to get 3 people to do one thing, so I kind of had to try harder to get them together, to keep them together.
Ask your car to send you back home.
Faster than solo than
Can you?
It goes
Can you
faster
send us
solo
the
than
code?
a I like the solo.
I ask you, Cody, if I am
Solo
who
seems
people
to
say
be
I am.
You were simply a byproduct of 3 of our Gensokyo residents wishing to take a vacation.
Can you explain what that means?
Simple. I brought you here to explain why 3 of our members have gone missing.
Right.
Unfortunately, you were lost for about 2 days before you arrived here. Which means people have noticed they were missing in the first place. Oh well, the con was enjoyable.
Tom wasn't.
Now, I do believe it's time to send you all back.
Yes, that would be very nice.
Wait, can I still. Like, if I'm going back to the outside world, can I still transform?
I'm sorry, no, you can't.
Can I stay?
Do I have any special powers?
You are resistant to radiation.
be a nuclear war eventually. That could help out. Alright, okay.
Alright, and you three get sent back to your hotel room.
We made it! We lived! Dude, I got a
Yeah! You still have an umbrella shotgun.
and a Game Boy.
But you steal the game.
Huh?
On the camera.
Well, to be fair, I didn't think I was going to see one.
It was. Alright, and there is your preview of Gensokyo Survival Guide. The real game is going to be a lot more complicated. I was using the original old system that I came up with, which I tentatively called Yokais and Yukaris. I want to thank all of our participants for coming up and joining us. Hopefully next time, at next TouhouCon I'll have much more progress done on the game's PDF, and I'll be able to give it out to various people in the audience as a prize for playing.
Okay. Well,